Hi, I'm Nazif Tejani. I lead CRM, customer analytics and alliances for Bestseller India. My role is to drive measurable improvements in revenue across the full business. And we leverage customer data, customer analytics, social media marketing, as well as personalization to drive these. Customers from 2020 have doubled the time that they spend on social media. As we go along, the trend is for customers to move more towards social media, less towards text marketing, and this is accelerated as generations go by. While Gen Z may prefer a Snapchat or an Instagram, there are still customers who look at Facebook. However, this is a long-term trend where each generation has their own channel. Every channel which is out there has a specific role for that particular audience. As a marketer, the right way to access this trend is to ensure that you are on the right medium. Traditional mediums have seen a decline, as we have seen, and they are extremely expensive to market to. New customer acquisition is anywhere between 5 to 25x, and the idea is that you have to be able to get more from your existing customers. This is what our entire CRM program is about. Product recommendation and personalization are going to be two of the most important things that marketers today need to kind of look at. For a customer, something that he or she is looking at, if that comes into her feed or if that comes into her as a recommendation, she is much more likely to purchase that. More than that, it's also a delightful experience for the customer because she ends up buying something which she really wanted to, right? And as a marketer, that's the dream job, which is to ensure that you make something available which a person any which way wants to. You have a plethora of channels available for each consumer. You have text messages, you have email, you have WhatsApp, you have social media on which you have Facebook, you have Instagram, and you have Snapchat. Each of these can be used to target the same customer. However, not every customer is present on each of these channels, and not every customer spends the same amount of time on each of these channels. As a product, what we want to use Xeno for is to ensure that each customer gets their communication, what is relevant to them, on their right channel. So if I'm there more on Instagram than on Facebook, I would want to see more of my products over there. Whereas someone else who is more active on Facebook, which is very much possible in a tier 2 market in India, those customers see an ad on Facebook. Or if someone else is more receptive to text messages, that's something that they are able to see. However, again, the goal is to ensure that the customer gets the right product at the right time and in the medium of their choosing. We have been working with Xeno for the last 2 years on social and digital marketing. Our primary objective was to drive revenue on social media channels from our large existing base of customers. Xeno has enabled us to do that by giving us a 10x return on advertising spend and a 40% lift over and above SMS. The way we've been able to do that is create the right segments and target the right ads to the right set of customers, help build relevance to these customers, and eventually drive more or leverage more out of these existing customers. We are very satisfied with their performance, and I look forward to working with them over the next few years as well. So we've run more than hundreds of campaigns on Xeno, and as a marketer, you know that not every campaign is going to succeed. But we are willing to look at various kinds of campaigns. We are looking at various kinds of suggestions. The idea is to be open to exploring each of these possibilities. Some campaigns may work well for certain brands. Some other campaigns may not work well for certain other brands. Having a portfolio of brands enables us to do that. We also have consultants on board in the Xeno team who guide us on each of these steps. They also are partnered with us, and hence we are very open to suggestions, and that's my advice to any marketer looking to adopt this as a solution, which is be open to experimenting and look at pushing the envelope on what else you could do with them, and the team is very happy and capable to kind of explore that. We've seen that over the last 2 years, and I'm sure you would be able to do.